Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Oh my God, my face is burnt. I just got done filming a video for my drama channel. I'm getting ready to take a nap here in a little bit. Alex went to go buy me a fan. I will tell you guys this later, the story, but it has been literally the longest day. It took us the entire day to check in, but we are finally in, and I just want to show you guys this room that we got. So this room is so fantastic. Are you ready for a really cool view? Okay, hold on a second. Look at this. Amaze balls. Look how beautiful that is. So, we are staying at the Fountain Blue in Miami. We've never stayed here before. And I'm gonna show you what the room looks like. So when you walk in, okay, there's a little bathroom in there. And then you walk in. We haven't unpacked or anything because we literally just got up to the room and I made a video, and Alex went to the Walgreens to get us some snacks and stuff. And then there's a TV and all that. And then there's like a little sitting area. And then bar stool. Look, there's a whole kitchen in here. Look at that. Would you just look at that? This is amazing. So this was like an Airbnb that we got. And I mean, it just gets even more and more incredible. Look at me. Look how much sun I got today on my legs. So this is our bedroom. And, then here's our bathroom. Huge shower. Toilet, bidet, bathtub. What is in here? A little closet. And then, oh, I forgot to show you something really quick. Oh, my husband's home.
Hi.
Hi. We also have a washer and a dryer. Oh, you are burnt, babe.
Am I?
Yeah. Okay. So let me show you. We have a little patio off of our, not so cute, off of our bedroom. And this is our view. Look at that. It's the city of Miami. This is our hotel. The beach is right there. We are on the beach. And the water today, you guys, in the beach was absolutely incredible. I was telling Alex, I said, it's like...
Stunning.
Stunning! I got some sun. Look at my face.
I know you did. And then you were like, oh my God, like I'm not gonna get any sun.
It was the clearest that I have ever seen the water. It was the clearest that I had ever seen.
I don't even feel the heat.
It was the clearest that I had ever seen.
You don't feel the heat?
Shh. It didn't feel very hot.
Hey, do you want to do a Walgreens haul?
No, we don't need to do a Walgreens haul.
Why not? Look, I got you like a little bottle.
Oh, you got us little water bottles for the beach so we can fill it up with water. How cool is that?
So I guess we will do a haul.
Look at that.
Protein shake.
You got protein shakes and you got popcorn.
I got 4 for $8 and 1 in the lobby of 8. So.
Okay, so Alex, today when we got here, we went to the okay, this place is a little bougie, a little expensive. I mean, we've stayed in places that are just as nice, but the restaurant that we went to for coffee this morning. So Alex got a, what was it, a muscle milk drink, a Gatorade, and he got me an iced coffee, and it was $23. Oh, I was gonna show the patio out here. And look at this little patio. Isn't that so cute? Look at that. Ah, the Miami moon. So this is probably where I'll be vlogging from later when Alex goes to bed. Oh, you brought me Pringles. You're so sweet. This is really a beautiful room. I'm loving it. Okay, you guys. I gotta get up, start putting up my video. I'm waiting for my phone to charge a little bit because I gotta take something off my phone to put up on the video. But, yeah, I will be back a little bit later. You wanna dance in the kitchen with me? What if this was our apartment in Miami? Would you be so happy?
Yeah.
And little Pee-Pee would be running around right now. I called Tanya today. Checked on the dogs.
Did you call her yesterday also?
I call her every day, but I asked her, she said Pee-Pee's doing fine. And he ate all of his dinner this morning, or all of his breakfast this morning. It's like really close to my face. There's like a big tomato. And yeah. So she said Boo and Tucker are doing great. And that's about it. Okay, so I'm gonna relax for a little bit now. And then I will vlog later. Bye. Okay, I'm back. And I am sitting on the patio with the ocean and the city behind me. Look how white my hair gets. And when I'm out in the sun. You guys, I got so burnt today. I am like burning up. And I'm currently uploading a video that I did for my Peter Monn drama channel. Alex is in bed watching Entertainment Tonight. And so I thought, I'm gonna vlog now. So when we come home from dinner and going out later, I don't have to vlog as much. And I can kind of just relax with Alex and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to tell you about my day, okay, first of all. So I got done vlogging last night and I came home and I got like my second wind. I could not fall asleep. And I hope you guys can hear this and the wind isn't too bad because it's not windy outside. It's really beautiful outside. The moon is right up there. It's so pretty. So I got my second wind and I came home and I finished packing and I got my vlog up, got everything done, and got the review that the cinnamon coke that I'm gonna do later in the week. Got everything up and everything done, and then I was like, I had like an hour and a half to sleep, and I just, like, I couldn't sleep. And I got my car and listened to my audiobook and drove around for another hour. I was like, I can't sleep. I'm like, I'm not tired. So I came home, and I got like back at like 4 o'clock, and then I was like dead tired. But then I only had like half an hour to sleep, because I had to get up at 4:30 to start getting ready. So I always do this to myself the night before. I need to like pack and have all my stuff done so that I can go to bed at like 9 o'clock and then sleep, because that's what Alex does. He goes to bed at like, I think he went to bed, well, I don't know what time he went to bed last night, I can't remember, but it was on the vlog because he texted me. So anyway, I need to get all my stuff done so I can go to bed at like 9 or 10 o'clock and then I can get a good night's sleep. So I got up and I like trimmed my beard and I shaved and took a shower, and we have to get like a new nozzle. Alex like got this special nozzle, it's like a rain nozzle for our shower, and it's like probably, I don't know, a year or two old, and something happened to like like the glue on it, so it's now spraying up under the top of the shower, so we need to get a new one. It's like one of those, I think it's like the water filter, like the pure water filter. I think it's like the same kind of thing. That's really nice. It's the thing that they got for us. So anyway, that was like, I had to clean up the floor because it was like spraying out under the floor. Always something, you know. Anyway, my stomach right now literally feels crispy because I'm so burnt. I really didn't think I got this much sun today, you guys. I mean, it was sunny outside, but it was 86, but it didn't seem hot. It just seemed comfortable, you know. So we left for the airport, and then when I took a shower and I got ready, I was kind of like, I was like up, like I was awake. And so we drove to the airport, we checked in, got in just fine, and we went and got bagels, because there's a Shapiro's, which is like a local deli. There's like one at the airport, so we each got bagels. I got a cinnamon raisin bagel, and Alex got a plain bagel with cream cheese. We sat there and ate it. We got some treats for the plane, and then we got on the plane, and the plane ride was fine, and he slept like the entire time, which he never usually does. I was gonna watch The Art of Racing in the Rain, but I didn't want to cry the whole way because it's one of my favorite books. And I haven't seen the movie yet, and they turned it into a movie, so I can't wait to see it. It's actually on demand in our room. So I got, now, we used to go to hotels all the time that didn't have on demand. Now all these hotels have on demand. It's interesting because this is like an Airbnb, but like a hotel room. Like you check in like a hotel room, and it's like an Airbnb, I don't know. Anyway, today the checking in process here has been hellacious. Hellacious. So anyway, Oh, I had like called before I came down here to see if they had a fan, because I can't sleep without a fan, right? Oh yeah, we have tons of fans, don't worry about it. I was like, okay. So it's not gonna be a problem getting a fan in my room. No, that's not gonna be a problem, don't worry about it. Something like that. So we get to Miami, and I am now exhausted, like exhausted. And I almost fell asleep like in the Uber ride from the airport to our hotel. So we get here, and it's like 10 o'clock, probably 9:45. And if you have never been, so we're used to staying in like small boutique hotels. Like we stay like at the Victor Hotel in South Beach. It's like one of my favorite hotels. And it's small and whatever. Okay, this is like the Cosmopolitan, but on the beach. And it's very loud. And they were having like a day club at the pool today, which is fun, but it's just like, I'll have to show you tomorrow or when I walk around to the plane. It's like they have like row upon row upon row of chairs on like fake grass. You aren't even near the pool. And so we laid out by the, so we got here and everybody was checking out. They have like literally an entire conference room where they hold your luggage if you're checking in or checking out. And there are always people checking in and checking out. Oh, that plane in the background's kind of pretty. So, let me see where my video is. Okay, it's about halfway uploading. I have to upload it on my phone because the computer, the Wi-Fi here is too slow. So Alex is like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, okay, I need a coffee. I need a coffee and I need to sit down and just kind of relax for a little bit. So, we went to this place, we got coffee, this coffee shop that they have in here. My friend stays here and she was like, it's very bougie, just so you know. And I was like, I mean, I've stayed at a lot of bougie places. I don't think it's gonna be that bougie. It's pretty bougie. But yeah, it's pretty bougie. They have like a gift shop in here that has like all high-end, high-end stuff that I'm sure is marked up. But anyway, but it's a gorgeous hotel. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like 3 or 4 buildings, and then it all has like this pool in the center. And like one building is like the one we're in is really tall, and then that one's like shorter, and then there's this one over here is like round, kind of like a half circle, and then there's another one next to it, and then they're all on the beach, and then there's pools in the middle. There's like this ginormous pool, and there really wasn't anybody in the pool today. I couldn't believe it. There's like this ginormous pool, and then there's like a day pool, like where they have like a day club bar thing there. It wasn't even that busy. There's a lot of bachelor parties here and bachelorette parties here this weekend. So anyway, so we got the coffee. Okay, Alex got a, did I say this earlier? A Muscle Milk, a Gatorade, and an iced coffee for me, and it was $23. Can you believe it? So anyway, the iced coffee was good though. So, I mean, it held up. It was probably, in all honesty, better than Starbucks. So, I love that this place has a full kitchen. So we went out to the pool. We sat at the pool for a little bit after we got our coffee. And then Alex was like, I'm gonna walk out to the beach for a second. And I said, okay, and I just stayed in the chair. And he came back and I was like, how's the beach? He's like, it's beautiful. And he said it's really quiet out there, because I was like ready for some quiet, you know? The beaches in Miami hold their own to the Caribbean and Cancun and the Dominican Republic, especially the last couple times we've gone to those places, because it's just they've had such horrible red tide and stuff. When I tell you that I walked down that beach today and I could not believe it, it was white sands, absolutely one of the cleanest beaches I have ever seen in my life. And all of these people hustling, working out there, putting up chairs and bringing food. The food on the beach was super cheap. Alex got chicken finger. He got like a kid's happy. It came like in a kid's happy meal. It was real cute. He got like kids chicken fingers and fries, and it was like a huge order, and it was $10. I got tortilla chips, guac, and salsa, and it was like really like nice guac and salsa and tons of chips, and it was $11. And I mean, I don't think that's bad for like a resort beach food. I think resort beach food is really like the Cosmopolitan. That probably would have been $25, you know. When you like it's always, that food like that is always expensive. So the water is just, I mean, I put it on my Instagram story. It's some of the clearest water that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it is so clear. And y'all know I don't like the sharks and stuff like that. And I was out there the whole day. And it was so funny because there was this, like, these two women next to me. And I'm just, like, bobbing in the water and, like, diving under and stuff. And they were, like, probably 5 feet away from me. And I was talking, like, they were talking. And they had, one of them had a daughter with them that was, like she kind of got out further. I would say she's probably, like, 10 or 11. And she was getting, like, scared of, like, the water, like, in the ocean. And they were, like, talking to her. They were trying to, like, coax her out, and her mom was, like, holding on to her, and, like, right, she was being very sweet about the whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, that is so how I was as a little kid. But once I got, like, comfortable with it, I was, like, out in the ocean, I didn't mind. But I had, like, this fear of, like, what I couldn't see in the ocean. So anyway, I was like, so when I was, like, out there, like, we were right next to each other for probably, like, 20 minutes. And so when I went back up to, like, talk to Alex, or to lay down next to Alex, I was like, oh, there's this little girl out there, and her mom and I think it was her aunt. Her mom and aunt were, like, so sweet because they were like, oh, come on, you can make it out here, you can do it, or whatever. And I said, it totally reminded me of when I was a kid. So, okay, I had to go to Walgreens tonight to look for a fan. I'll tell you about that in a second. And when I came back, they got off the elevator and they were, like, dressed, like, to go to dinner. Like, it was, like, one of them and their husband, and then, like, the other woman, and then, like, 2 kids. And they were, like, getting off the elevator when I was getting on to go up. And they were, like, going to dinner or something. And she just stopped and looked at me, and I was like, oh, she notices me from the water. And she goes, are you Peter Monn? And I go, yeah. And she goes, oh my God, we watch all of your videos. And she was like, she was talking to her friend. She's like, oh my God, she's like, it's him. And the other woman was like, rock on, gold dust woman. So Brittany and Daria, if you're watching it, hey, how are you? They were so sweet. They were like, oh my God, we watch literally every one of your videos. I go, you guys, I was like 2 feet from you in the ocean today. And they go, really? And I go, yeah, I was out there because I heard her talking about how, and they pulled her over for the little girl. And I was like, I was just like you. I said I was afraid of the ocean when I was little too, but now I get in and I'm not afraid of it anymore. And they were so sweet. They were so nice. So, okay, we got here too early, and check-in is at 4 o'clock, and we knew because the crowds, there was no way that it looks like I have a line across here, but not really. We knew that there was no way that we were going to be able to get in anytime before 4 o'clock. So, we see all these people keep on getting able to check in and stuff, right? So at one point I went to the concierge, so I was like, I just want to make sure that when I get to the room, I have a fan in the room that I can go to bed, okay, and lay down, and then get up and go to dinner. So I go to the concierge, and she's like, well, we can't check to see if there's a fan until such and such, because they have to pull it from this warehouse to put it in the tower that you're in. And I go, well, can't you just call to see if they have a fan? Because if they don't, then I could walk to Walgreens. So there's like a Walgreens right down the street. I said I could walk to Walgreens and get it. And the time she goes, well, I can't tell you what to do. She was like, but, and we won't know until you're in the system, because, like, they might only, whatever, have so many fans or whatever. Okay. At this point, my exhaustion level is probably, and I'm not even lying to you, at like a 7.5 out of 10, okay? And I go, okay, I go, she goes, but you guys should be checking in pretty soon. And this is at like 2 o'clock at this point, and now we've been waiting for 4 hours, okay? And I'm like, okay. She goes, you just need to tell them at the front desk and they'll get you the room, whatever. So this is when we had come back up to, like, because Alex said, let's go check on the room. And I was like, I don't want to get burnt anymore. And he was like, I don't want to get burnt anymore, because we didn't know. I mean, we couldn't see that we had gotten burnt, you know? He got burnt too. So we come up and Alex is like, I'm gonna get a beer. So we went in the bar, and I literally laid on the couch. And it was so weird. I was laying on the couch because there was a beautiful bar downstairs. And like everybody at that point was kind of like getting ready to like go out to early dinners and stuff like that. And it was like, at that point then it was probably 3 o'clock, I think 2:33. We sat there for a while and he had a beer. My computer just went dark. Is my video done? Nope, but almost. And so he goes, I'm gonna go check on the fan for you. So he went and checked on the fan. He came over to this tower. They promised him that there would be a fan in the room when we got up here. They're like, don't worry about it. We'll make sure there's a fan. You guys have waited long enough today. It'll be whatever. So, I fall asleep on this couch in the bar. I was so tired, it was so comfortable. I felt, there was like little sitting areas, you know, and I fell asleep. And so finally Alex like wakes me up, he goes, sweetie, he goes, the room's ready, and it was 4:45. They couldn't get us in until really late. So we come up to the room is gorgeous. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like an apartment, and I love it. And I'm looking around, there's no fan, and I'm like, I have got to, I'm tired. Like at this point I was like, I'm not making any videos for today. I need to lay down. I need to just relax. I'm tired. There was no fan. So anyway, Alex walked down to Publix and to get a bunch of snacks and stuff. He goes, you lay down, you make your video, whatever you need to do. I said, okay, fine, I'll make a video while you're gone. And then he goes, and I'll buy you a fan, and just don't worry about it. I was like, okay. So he goes down there and he comes back and he gets all this stuff, and he brings me this fan, and it's like this big. I can't sleep with that, okay? I mean, it's something, but it's, and I go, did you go to Walgreens? He goes, no, I went to Publix. And I go, well, Walgreens, because I'm thinking Walgreens would definitely have a fan, probably like rows of them or something, right? I'm so burning up at this point. Like, I'm burning up right now. You guys have no idea. Do you see how burnt I am? I mean, this always happens on every vacation I go, and I don't know why I'm surprised by now. And I did say, I said, at least I won't be like pale and looking like, you know, a serial killer for the next couple of months. Now at least I'll have some color to me. So anyway, so, because I like to be a little tanned, you know. I'd like to be tan all year round, honestly. So anyway, back in the days when we used to all go to the tanning bed, do you remember that? And I hate spray tan, so don't even recommend it. But, so I said, okay, so he was unloading the stuff and we were laughing, that's when I was filming, and I had the video up and I was like rendering the video and whatever, and I said, I'm just gonna walk down to Walgreens. Oh, this was what it was. He didn't get any batteries for the fan. He goes, why wouldn't it turn on? I go, because you need batteries for it. Because I think that's the same fan that I reviewed for my review video that you wear around your neck. I think it's the same fan. It was the only one they had at Publix. So I go, I'll just walk down there. Because I'm thinking, I'm going to get the biggest, loudest fan, and I don't care if I have to carry it over my head. I'm carrying nothing back here. Well, I walk all the way down to Walgreens, okay? In my bathing suit, and now I'm chafing my thighs and it hurts, and I'm walking all the way down to Walgreens to get this damn fan, and of course they have no fans. So I get batteries and I come back, we load up the fan, it makes some noise, I'm happy, whatever, right? So that was our day. Now Alex is laying down, I'm finishing up this video, vlogging for a little bit, and then I'm gonna lay down for an hour, and then I'm gonna get up and take a shower, and we're gonna go to dinner somewhere, maybe out, down with, there's this gay bar in Miami called Twist that we go to sometimes, so we might go over there. I don't know. He might get tired, I'm getting tired, I don't know where we're gonna eat. I think I might suggest to him tonight that we just go to Ocean Drive and just like walk along there somewhere, because there's cute restaurants, and they're open really, really late, so there won't be like any hurry. The wind is so nice. There's like such a nice wind outside. So listen, now these vlogs while I'm in Florida are not going to be super long, but I am going to vlog and, you know, talk about everything that happens. So anyway, if you're looking for a hotel to stay at in Miami, I will say this is far away. This is in downtown Bayfront area, and it's not South Beach. It's like north of South Beach. I think it's north. But this hotel is gorgeous. But it is definitely like a resort. Like Melissa really wanted to stay here because she's like, I want a resort where I can order room service and stuff. I mean, this is that. This literally looks like the Cosmopolitan to me. So anyway, I'm happy with the hotel. It's really nice. And yeah. And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain here, I guess. But we're thinking about, like, if it rains, just kind of like hanging around in the hotel and walking around and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff to go look at, and maybe like eating a lunch here or something, then eating a dinner tomorrow. Oh, we're going to dinner tomorrow night with our friend and I think her boyfriend. And then she does not need me. So Alex will be going on Sunday morning super early, and I'll be sleeping in. And by then I should have a fan, because we're on a waiting list with housekeeping to have a fan. Oh, that was what it was. Okay, so by the time that they do have fans here or something, I don't know how this whole system works here. They do have fans, but by the time that we got checked in, everybody, they'd already given out the fans they have. So now we're on a waiting list for tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then definitely Sunday. But I'm gonna have a fan one of these nights. Anyway, it's just not that deep. But anyway, I'm gonna watch this video back and upload it. And yeah, I will be back in a little while. But like I said, these aren't gonna be super long this on this trip. But anyway, I like to vlog and kind of remember everything. But isn't it so pretty here? Look at that. There's my thumbnail. Now that's a nicer thumbnail, isn't it? Okay. Let's try a different one. Hold on. Isn't that so pretty though out there? All right, you guys, I will be back a little bit later. Bye. Okay, I'm back. So, ooh, what an exciting night. It was actually a very nice night tonight. Do you see it's gonna storm? Let me tell you what happened. So, I got the video uploaded and everything like that, and I went in the bedroom. Our bed is so comfortable, and Alex was laying down. He was like half asleep. He was watching some Avengers movie, and he was almost asleep. And so I said, are you gonna take a nap with me? He goes, no, because I'll be out for the night. And he was like, I wanna, you know, like get up and go out to dinner and stuff because we're gonna go to a club later and whatever. So I set my alarm for like an hour. I think I set it for like 9:45 and then 9:55. It was like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. And I fell asleep, you guys, so quick. The little fan, I put it like right next to me so I could hear it down here, and it was perfect. So I fell asleep super quick. And I woke up and the alarm was going off, and I snoozed it like 3 times. And Alex goes, babe, just turn the alarm off. And I go, well, we need to get up and go to dinner. And he goes, I could totally just sleep through the night. He's like, I am so comfortable. And he was like, I'm so exhausted. And I go, do you want to just stay in? And he was like, do you care? And I'm like, I don't care. I'll order food in the room and watch my Netflix and talk on the phone and whatever. So this vlog's gonna take a turn in just a second, so get prepared. So he, I said, do you want to order some food? And he was like, yeah, when you're ready to order it, let me know. And I said, I'm gonna order it in like a half an hour. I want to take a shower and stuff. So I took a shower. Shower's fantastic here. It's so nice. And then I got out. Look, I bought these Champion shorts from Meyer. Look how cute they are. So I might go get another pair when I get home in a different color. But anyway, I kind of think we weren't supposed to be out tonight. So anyway, I went in there and I said, babe, I'm gonna order food. And he was like, I don't want anything now. I ended up getting him a cheese quesadilla because we have like a microwave and stuff in here and he can warm it up later. I got a grilled cheese and fries in the kids menu. So I was sitting here talking on the phone, and we have 2 double doors that go out, and they brought it and I didn't hear them, so I had to reorder the food. But I was sitting here tonight, and I got a text message from one of my friends. And she said, I'm really sorry to hear about your friend. I heard she passed away today. And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't even know that my friend had passed away. Like, I didn't see it. I don't ever get on Facebook. And I'm crying so hard. I've been crying like. And the funny thing is that she was sitting here with me and she'd be like, she just was so funny and so inspiring and so motivating. And if you've watched my vlog for a while, this is my friend whose son died like 2 years ago. And she's had breast cancer for like 8 years. And she had a double mastectomy, and I was like one of the first people that found out, and we weren't even that close back then. And I'll never forget what she said to me. She said, because like her kids, you know, were like all over the place, and her daughter, who is a very, very dear friend of mine, who is sober and has been sober for several years, just such a neat young lady. Her mom was so proud of her, and she like, her mom was able to have a real relationship with her like I was with my mom before my mom passed. But back in the day, you know, when she got diagnosed, she was out of control and just, and I remember I remember talking to her, and she said, like right after, and she said, I can put everybody else's stuff on the back burner now, and I can take care of myself for the first time in my life. For the first time in my life, I can take care of myself and focus on me. And that was after, like, literally, like, I think a year after my mom had passed away. She's had cancer longer than that. It's been like 10 years, I think, I don't know. And she's gone through so many treatments and tons of chemo. She hasn't had any hair for years. And I remember I saw her, like I hadn't seen her in a while. She travels a lot, and they have a house in the mountains in the Caribbean. And she would go there and she would tell me how it was like her favorite place in the entire world, and she just felt so connected to God, you know. And she'd say, I'm out there and I'm like, you know, alone, and I'm in the pool. They had this like infinity pool that like overlooked the ocean and stuff, and she would say, you know, like I feel God around me in those moments. Like I don't feel alone. She's a woman of very strong faith. And but I ran into her at Whole Foods one day, and I hadn't seen her because she'd been traveling a lot. This is years ago. This truly is like 7 or 8 years ago. And her husband is such a nice guy, and she had a double mastectomy. And she had talked for a while about getting reconstructive surgery, you know? And I saw her, and she had like a shirt, but it was like, you know, flat, like a boy's shirt. And she had kind of been rather big-breasted. And I sat back and I kind of looked at her. And she goes, they're gone. And she just laughed, you know? She goes, they're gone. And I remember my dad, like one time, like in that moment, I remember my dad telling me, because you know my dad, as a plastic surgeon, a reconstructive surgeon, had like for years done reconstructive breast surgery on women who had had mastectomies and, you know, double mastectomies. And I remember he said to me one time, he said, you know, when you're talking to women that like go through something like that, he said, so many women identify their femininity with their breasts that you have to be very sensitive about that topic. Like it's a huge issue for a lot of women, you know. And I remember just sitting there, and she said her husband didn't care if she had her breasts or not, and she said, you know, I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to go through all of what I have to go through. I just want to be happy. And she had such cool style, and every time I saw her the last couple of winters, she would always have really cool winter coats on, like this. There's that Canadian Geese brand, you know. I mean, expensive coats, but she would say things like, I mean, I'm not going to be here forever, so I'm going to get what I want to get. Like that was kind of her attitude about some things. And she's had this really cool down, like camouflage coat, and she drove like a Jeep Wrangler for a long time, and she just was such a cool woman, you know. She just lived, she did what she wanted to do, and one of the kindest people I've ever met. I was trying to get a hold of her daughter tonight, so I texted her and I said, it is very rare. I said it is very rare in life that you are given the opportunity, that someone allows you into their life, and you are forever profoundly affected by it. And your mother was that for me, and it was a privilege to have known her. Now, she was somebody that would want people to feel their emotions. But she wouldn't want me to be stuck on it, or anybody to be stuck on it. She would really want, she loved that, you know, like for my mom's passing, that the one thing I took from that is that life is short, life is fragile, but life is beautiful. Life is so beautiful. And she was somebody that really lived life to the fullest, you know. So, I'm gonna miss her. I haven't felt this emotionally moved by something. Like, I cry a lot, you know, but like, I really feel pain tonight. And Rich Lux calls me, literally like I had just found out, and I'm like crying. And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm waiting for this food to get here. And he calls me, and he goes, "Girl, did I wake you up?" And I said, "No." Because you sound like you just got up. And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Girl, what's going on?" And I told him, and he like kept me on the phone for like an hour. Like, I even tried to get off the phone, and he was like, "No, you're gonna keep talking to me." I don't really know what else to say, I guess, tonight. I don't feel real inspiring or motivating. I just feel sad. And, I bet she wasn't somebody that would have, you know, wanted her friends and family to be stuck in it. She just wasn't that person at all. I mean, she almost kind of would have been pissed. She would have been kind of like, feel your feelings, but then you need to move on. Life is short. And she fought so hard. She fought so hard. I remember one time we talked about the word survivor. I don't know how I asked her. We were just like, I think we were out to lunch or something, and I said something about being a cancer survivor. She goes, "I hate that word." And I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "I just hate that word." She goes, "I feel like it gives it so much power." She was like, "I hate it." She was like, "You know, at the end of my life, I hope that all I'm remembered for isn't that, you know." I think there's a lot of truth to that. But I don't know. I haven't gone through that, and I can't speak to that, you know. But I know one thing for sure, she gave one hell of a fight. I mean, one hell of a fight. So anyway, I've been watching the Boulet Brothers Dragula on Netflix. And I think I'm gonna watch a little bit of that before I go to bed and just rock the table. But yeah, so thank you for letting me get that out. I kind of needed just to it was too late to call Tanya, and you know, Rich is all laughs and stuff like that, and he's, you know, great. He's great. I think that's the one thing people wouldn't probably expect about him is that, or maybe that's just what I have with him. I don't know if other people have that with him in a friendship, you know, but I think people would be surprised that our friendship is as deep as it is, but I think also that, like, he can go there emotionally. He doesn't like to stay there for long periods of time, but he can go there emotionally. So, it was nice. Alright, I'm gonna get off here now, and I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. Couldn't remember for a second. Unless you have other plans, but listen, life is short, life is fragile, but life is beautiful. Really live your life today. My friend lived her life every single day. I will remember that. I will take that as an example for how to live my life. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Look at yourself in the mirror every single day and say, I love you. You are important. You are valuable. You are worthy. And most importantly, let somebody else know how much they mean to you. And I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.